very interesting up to successive season beats and now a 2-year winning series.
Yeah, great feeling. I mean, you win a test match and feeling is great. I mean, it was a hard-fought win. The batters didn't deliver in the first and second innings, and the bowlers were constantly under pressure. But the bowlers, had carried us through the line, and the credit should go to the bowlers especially. And the fielding was also pretty good, so the fielding is pretty happy.
What I would say about the manager, any performance in this coming in?
He's a great find for us. I think he's contributed with back ball and well on the field as well. I mean, he's been a brilliant player over the past couple of months. ODI started off with ODIs and came into the test arena. No nerves at all. He's just cruising through when he's batting and bowling, and his bowling also came in handy. We needed someone who can bowl a big partner, but he's more than a part-time. He bowled brilliantly, and he's a great find for us.
You at one time they were 80 for 1 and then launched 12 4, and all of a sudden you seem to change Siriwardana from 1 and bring Hera thing after lunch. So what made you bring Hera soon after lunch?
You can't keep Hera out of the game for too long. I didn't bowl it that much in the first half. Milinda was bowling pretty well, so I thought I'll give him a rest and bring Hera down, because both were putting a lot of pressure on their batsmen. So the spinners generally, together with Dilruwan and also the two left armers, both brilliantly. And as I said before, Hera is more than capable of getting wickets on this track. It was turning quite sharp with bounce. So you can't keep Hera after the game for too long.
Yes, results there. Give your most options.
Of course. I mean, we needed someone, batting in the middle order who can, roll his arm. And, as I said before, he's more than a part-time bowler, and he's improved dramatically over the past, few months with his bowling. He's worked really hard with the and the effort that he has put in, at the nets was, unbelievable. So he deserves, what he has got today. He's had a brilliant match today. Started off brilliantly, and I hope he goes from 10%.
And number 3 position, P Sara, how is they are fitting in now in the one series not enough to beat, or you want to win a few more runs?
Well, of course, I mean, one game is not enough to go. I thought he batted really well in the second innings. He was looking to score runs, and that's the attitude that you've got to carry on to the field. You've got to look to score runs all the time, and I thought P Sara Oval did that. And even though he got a 30, it was quite a challenging wicket as well. It was not coming on. It was stopping for the steamers as well, and it was level, sharp turn bars for the spinners. So it was we had to fight really hard with it. When it came to the batting, I thought we didn't fight well to our ability. I mean, we could have got more than 200 runs in the first innings. It was nevertheless the bowlers carried us through all the way.
At the start of the day's play, it was 200. They were 225 runs away, and it's a matter of 75 runs per session. What sort of things you discussed in the morning?
Well, we just wanted to put a lot of pressure by bowling good lines and lengths, because we knew that on the 5th day, from the very first day it started turning, so we knew that the conditions were only getting worse and worse. So we had to just bowl in the right areas. We didn't start off really well. I thought we bowled pretty badly, but we came back into the game. Especially Milinda's couple of wickets got us back into the game, and also Rangana Hera's 2 wickets on that over was very crucial for us. But removing Bravo and Ramdeep was very crucial. So I thought all the spinners bowled extremely well. Well, even the fast bowlers, I mean, they couldn't have done any better on this track, because it was a spinner's paradise. But the fast bowlers also put in a lot of effort. So the credit should go to the bowling coaches and also the bowlers, the way they put a lot of work, hard working.
Were you surprised by the way the P Sara behaved? I mean, compared to the previous practice?
Yeah, slightly. I mean, we thought that once we looked at the wicket, it was going to turn, but sporty because you had to like fight your way through while batting. So it was a good cricket overall. I mean, no complaints. We won the game, but yeah, we had to fight really hard. But it was a toughie.
You've got two turning tracks for this series after a couple of series which you lost towards the middle of the year. Are these the kind of tracks you are comfortable playing in at home? This is what you would like to see when you have competitions in the future?
Can't really say. It depends on the opposition. I think. There may be teams like India, Pakistan who handle spin better, and depends on the wicket. I mean, on any given wicket, we got to try and do your very best. We've got the spinners, we've got the fast bowlers, so the bowling unit is not a problem. I'm very confident. Even they were 80 for 1, and I was pretty chill because I knew that if we take a couple of wickets, we can really push them back. So I always had the faith in our bowling. The bowlers have been doing a really good job over the past couple of years, and I never had my chance.
W.
And do you happy the way our batsmen because so many of the teams all out for 200 and 106 but you won the match. But our batsmen are going to be they will do this test match, especially P Sara.
Yeah, especially in this game, I was not very happy with the way we performed with the bat. But I thought we are capable. We showed that in Gaul especially, we can get bigger scores, and we just have to be consistent. That's all we have to work on. I think we've got the skill, we've got the personalities to do that. It's just it's just a one-off game, and it was a tough wicket to be honest. But no excuses. We could have got especially more than 250. But that's the way it went, and glad that we won the game.
Single.
Just word on the fielding, you said it had improved. What changed between in the previous two series? It wasn't really up to the stand. What changed between series?
Well, the main thing that I saw in our fielding was the agility, the fitness levels, because we have to look good as a unit, and the fielding will obviously get better. And we've worked really hard in the past few months with our trainer, with our diets, with our fitness, gym, etc. And that shows the results. I mean, I thought that we fielded pretty well. Obviously there are going to be mistakes, but the lesser mistakes that we do, the more games we're going to win. So we are really concentrating hard on our fitness at the moment.
Single.
Angelo Mathews mengenai menjaga negara kalau di situasi dia lalu mengenai bisa bilang kita sampai Kok thank you for the udah sila lagi nama hasil ආකාරයේ වෙනකට වඩා වෙනස් උපසතේ ගුණය අපිට දැක ඉගෙනකොට දෙක ඉස්සර දෙක තුනක් අසුලන් වෙන්නේ තුනක් මොකද හිතන්නේ නැහැ.
මම වර්ෂාවත් සමග මේ තනතිලි සකස් කරනකොට වර්ෂාවේ බාධා එල්ල වුණොත් ඒ හරි වෙලාව තනතිල්ලට දුන්න නැත්නම් මම හිතන්නේ ඒ අවශ්‍ය විදිහට තනතිල සකස් කරගන්න අමාරු වෙනවා. ඉතින් මම හිතන්නේ මොන තනතිල්ලේ පීඩා කරොත් මේක දඟ ගැවුණත් මේක පන්දු යවන්නත් යෝග්‍ය වුණත් මම හිතන්නේ අපේ කණ්ඩායමක් වශයෙන් අපේ බෝලර්ස්ලා ඉන්නවා හොඳින් පන්දු යවන්න. ඉතින් මම හිතන්නේ අපේ බැට්ස්මන්ලා ටික consistently runs ගැවුවොත් මම හිතන්නේ බෝලර්ස්ලා හැමදෙස්සෙම අපේ තරඟ ජයග්‍රහණය කරවල දීලා තියෙන. ඉතින් මම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා බෝලර්ස්ලාට ඒ පන්දු යවන්න පුහුණු කරුවන්ට. මම හිතන්නේ මුගා වැඩ කටයුතු කරා. ඉතින් මම ජරම් ජාරත්නලත් ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. ඉතාමත් මම දැන් පිටිකරුවන්ෂයෙන් වැඩි අවධානයක් යොමු කරා. ඉතින් මම විශ්වාස කරනවා පොඩි හෝ ඉම්ප්‍රූව්මන්ට් එකක් මට පේනවා අපේ බැට්ස්මන්ලාගේ. ඉතින් මම විශ්වාස කරනවා මේ අතේ ඉදිරියට යන්න පුළුවන් කියලා.
Kalau ada kalau bagaimana sangat mahal nanti pada sekarang di hari pas kalau kita jual sekian ini.
Oh, mainan අපි හැමදෙස්සෙම කතා කරනවා මම සංගතකාර මහලේ කරපු සේවය. මම දන්නේ අපිට ඒ දේ ඉක්මනින්ම මම දැන් පුරව ගන්න අමාරු වෙනවා. නමුත් මම දන්නේ අපි ප්ලේයර්ස්ලට විශ්වාස කළොත් trust කරොත් මම දන්නේ මේ ඉදිරියට යනකොට ඒ ප්ලේයර්ස්ලට කොන්ෆිඩන්ස් තමයි අවශ්‍ය කරන්නේ. ඉතින් මම විශ්වාස කරනවා මේ පර්සනැලිටිස් ඉන්නවා කියලා අපේ කණ්ඩායමේ. ඉතින් මම දැන් අපි ගාල්ලෙත් ඒක පෙන්නනවා. අපේ ප්‍රතිකාරු වංශයෙන් 7 දෙනෙක් ඉන්න ඒ 7 දෙනාගෙන් ඕනෑම දවසක එක්කෙනෙක්ට 100ක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් මම විශ්වාස කරනවා ඒක ඉතින් මම තව ඉදිරියට යනකොට අපි පොඩි fine tuning කරගෙන ඉස්සරහට යන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you.
If you look at the top orders, I think Sri Lanka's top order fought it well and our top order did it. You know, we were always struggling for opening partnership. You know, we never really got it. In the middle overs, the middle partnerships, we struggled again. You know, whereas Sri Lanka got some runs in the middle, and the top order took the onus upon themselves and the bulky runs. You know, so going forward, we need to look at our top order and hopefully our top order could, you know, put the onus upon themselves and score the bulky runs for the team.
And as difficult a tour as it was for you, looking forward to your next test tour in Australia, how good was this preparation? What have you gained from it?
It's a good gauge to see where we are. You know, again, we're a very young side. This is probably the second or third series we've had with this bunch of guys. And, you know, guys are getting a feel for international cricket. I think it's important to know that we just keep learning and learning as quickly as possible. You know, it's not every day we're going to be at the same stage of life. You know, we need to keep progressing and looking for ways to get better. So just going forward, we just need to keep building, you know, not giving up, you know, just keep fighting as a team. Sticking together is very, very important. And I know we will get through this phase. And I have full confidence in the guys to get through this stage, and, you know, we'll be better.
Jason, what you mentioned learning there, what are the top things that you want to take away from this?
I think it's clear we need to work on a temperament. You know, at times we need to be a lot more patient and know which phase of the game to hang in and which phase of when we can attack. Sometimes we may look a little rash, and then sometimes we look a little too defensive. So we just need to curb, you know, aggression with some defense and be a lot more selective.
Is there anything positive from the bowling side of it? What do you think that we can sort of take out of the series?
Well, again, our bowlers have come up chance for us. You know, I thought our bowlers did a very, very good job in this test series. We got 10 wickets in the first test match in Gaul. You know, we only got one chance to bowl, and we got 20 wickets here, which is what we asked the bowlers. You know, they keep doing what we ask them. Every time we ask them to put up their hands and do a jump for us, you know, they come up for us. You know, it's not easy conditions. You know, first test match we played 4 fast bowls, and every time I called him a fast bowl, he came up and gave a good effort. In this test match, Jerome led us again. You know, he came into the game a little bit of a niggle, but, you know, really pulled through and showed his maturity. You know, he's well supported by myself, you know, Kimar Roach, and then the spinners came into play as the game went on. You know, all I could ask the bowlers is just keep improving and, you know, keep setting the tone for the rest of the team. You know, hopefully our batsmen can gain some of that confidence and momentum that they've put there.
Jason, what's your take on Jamel Morgan debut and got a few wickets? Seems to be a bit of competition now among the spinners.
I think he'll look the part. You know, obviously his first class stats speak for itself. You know, he's a guy who I've played cricket with my entire life. You know, from youth cricket straight to now. And he's always been a wicket taker, a guy who can come in and do a job for you, also holding and then, you know, being able to take wickets. And he also showed in the second innings that he can bat. And for me, it was a bit of a live wire in the field. So I think it was a very good test match for him. Again, that's just a start for him. It's important he builds on it, you know, and not fall back. You know, and just keep moving forward as a team.
Jason, you lost the test Estonia, but how do you feel about the one day series session with 16 players including including Nare? How do you feel about it?
Well, again, we're going to do with this test series. I think first we have to reflect on it, you know, review it, and look for ways to improve. Obviously, we won this series, now comes into effect. You know, we have to regroup again. We have some fresh faces in that dressing room, and again, full confidence in that side. You know, I think. Again, we need to start well in the series, you know, set the tone of that series and look to win that series.
Do you think that Shea's dismissal stopped, changed the mindset of some of the batsmen? Because before that, you guys seemed to be coming down the wicket to play down the ground and so on, but after he was stopped, it seemed that they didn't use that tactic as much.
I wouldn't say that. I think that was Shea's method of playing the balls on this surface. Some guys were a little bit more comfortable playing from the crease. You know, there was a bit of rough on here, especially for the left-handers, and, you know, it was a bit of cat and mouse in terms of the in-no fields which Sri Lanka set. And in a sense, I just think at some stage of the game, we just held on a little bit more, but we still had to, you know, score. The outfield didn't really help us in a sense. You know, it was very wet, and, you know, we had to fight really hard for 244 on this shot would have been a good challenge for us, but I still think we were capable of getting it. And obviously, she's jumping at half time. It was a turning moment in the game. Obviously, they had a good partnership going. And again, it was broken, and we never really recovered from there. And then we had one last ball, 2 great sparks in terms of partnership with Bravo and Ramdin. And then at the end, we had a good last quick partnership between Javel and Kimar. But it just shows that you just need to find some ways to get through these tough periods in terms of rotating straight rather than trusting our defense a little bit more on these types of wickets. And I think going forward in the future, we should be a lot better, a lot better off in the next season.
Thanks, Captain.
You start to the series, getting the man battery, second battery, and then a video performance.
Yeah, it was actually a fantastic feeling because it's my first series playing. The second game, I was really happy to get the man of the match in this situation, like this West Indies.
Is something that you wouldn't have expected when you started the series? Is it something that they wouldn't expect when you made the debut?
No, actually, because it's not special to me.
As an all-rounder, what pleases you more personally, when you're succeeding with the bat or the ball?
I think I'm doing the both that very well. So I have to do my role in the middle, so bat and ball, everything.
Milinda, saya khana khana එක සස්ටල් කියලා. ඒ අන්තිම දෙක තමයි වා විස්තරකේ විතරක් දෙන්නේ. විස්තරකට එක්තුනේ පාස්තිකවෙක් හැටියට උනත් ඔයාගේ වැඩි අවධානය නැත්නම් වැඩි කැමැත්ත තියෙන්නේ ඊටම ප්‍රොෆෙෂනල් ගහන්නද බෝල කෙනෙක් වෙන්නද ඕල්රවුන්ඩර් කෙනෙක් මොකක්ද?
නෑ මට අතරම කැමති තියෙන කාලය ඇවිල්ලා ඕල්රවුන්ඩර් කියන රෝල් එක. ඉතින් මම ඒක හරියට කරන්න මොකද මේ හැර ගන්න එකම මම බැලන්ස් එක කරන් යන්න ඕනේ බැට් කරන එකයි බෝල් කරන එකයි දෙකම. ඉතින් එකක් කියලා විශේෂයක් කරන්න නෑ අතන.
ඔයා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් යවන කොහොමද දරුවන්ගේ යවනකට අමතරව ඔයා සර්ෆස් බෝල් එකක් තියෙනවා ඉඳහිට පාවිච්චි කරන බෝල් එකක් මොනවද?
සාමාන්‍ය ලෙෆ්ට් ආම් ස්පිනර් කෙනෙක් ඉතින් සාමාන්‍ය ස්පින් වෙන බෝල් එකක් නා ආම් බෝල් එකක් කියලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒක තමයි මම හිතන්නේ වෙනස් කරලා තියෙන්නේ.
මම රංගනයන්ට මම මොකද කරන්නේ?
අනිවාර්යෙන් රංගනය ගොඩක් උදව් කරනවා ප්‍රැක්ටිස් එකකට මැච් එක ඇතුළේ ඒක ගොඩක් ඇවිල්ලා උදව් කරනවා මෙහෙම කරන්න මේ විදිහට බෝල් කරන්න කියලා. ඉතින් ලොකු සහයෝගයක් හම්බ වෙනවා රංගනයන්ගෙන් අලුත් පන්දුවක් යවන්නත් පොඩ්ඩක් කතා කරන් යනවා. ඉගෙන ගන්න වැඩ කරන් යනවා ඒක.
දෙලින්ද මේ තරගයට එන්න කලින් අපිට ස්ක්‍රීන් කාර්යය පිළිබඳව මොකද දෙන්න බැරුව. මේ තරගයට පෙර විශේෂ මොකක්ද හිතාගත්තේ පළවෙනි තරගයේ ප්‍රතිනිධින ආසාව දෙන්න පස්සේ.
ඇත්තටම ඉතින් සාමාන්‍ය ටිකකට ෆේල් වෙනවා ඒක. සාමාන්‍යද ඉතින් ඒක පළවෙනි තරගයේ කියලා ඒක මට විශේෂ තරගයක් වුණේ නැහැ. මම හිතුවේ ඒක තරගයක් විතරයි. ඉතින් මේ තරගෙදී ගොඩක් කන්ෆිඩන්ස් තියාගෙන ආවේ. ප්‍රැක්ටිස් එකෙන් මොකද ප්‍රැක්ටිස් සෙෂන් එක කරලා තමයි මේ තරගයට ආවේ ලොකු බලාපොරොත්තුවක් ඇති.
මේ තරගය දෙකම දෙකේ පිළි ඉන්නකොට මුල් පාඩම හතරමයි මට විතර අවස්ථාවක් තමයි පාඩුවට යන්න. ඔක කියන්නේ මම මේ තමයි මුලින්ම ඉස්සෙල්ලා කොහොමද ඒක දාගෙන ඊළඟට
මම වැඩි දෙයක් අතන හිතුවේ නැහැ මොකද මගේ සාමාන්‍ය ක්‍රීඩා විලාසයේ ශ්‍රී ලංකන් ආරෙන්න ඒක වෙනස් කරන්න කිව්වොත් මම හිතන්නේ මමත් එදී ගියොත් එතන තව කඩු පහක් වෙන එක තියෙනවා. ඉතින් මේ වගේ කලෙන්ඩර් එක මම හිතන්නේ මම ක්‍රීඩා කරපු විලාසය හරි කියලා මම හිතනවා මොකද අපිට ලකුණුත් අවශ්‍යයි තරගයක් ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න. ඉතින් මම හිතන්නේ මම හරි දෙයක් කරනවා.
ඔබ මුලින්ම නමද ක්‍රිකට් දෙන්නේ එක්කෙනෙක් විදිහට ටීම් විදිහට ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි. නමුත් දැන් කිසි තරගයකට ඇවිල්ලා ටෙස්ට් තරගයේ දක්ෂතා වෙනවා. කොහොමද හිතන්නේ ආකාර තුනේ ටීම් එක්කින ටෙස්ට් තුනේ දක්ෂතාවට ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ ඒ කාර්යය.
මම දන්නේ ඒක කලින් වෙලා ඉන්නේ. නමුත් කලින් මේ අන්තිම අපේ ඩොමස්ටික් සීසන් එකේ මම ඒක වෙනස් කරලා පෙන්නනවා. මොකද මම වැඩිම ලකුණු ලබාගත්ත මුළු හැම පිළිවෙලකම. ඉතින් ඒක වෙනස් කරලා පෙන්නනවා. මම හිතන්නේ මට ඉස්සරහට කරන් යන්න පුළුවන් මේ හැමදේම.
සම්ද?
ඉතින් සාමාන්‍ය මොන ක්‍රීඩකයෙකුට ඉන්නවා චරිතයක් ඒගොල්ලෝ බලන අනුගමනය කරන. ඔයාලට කවුද ඉන්නේ පිටිකරුවෙක් හැටියට වන්දියාවන්නේක් හැටියට නැත්නම් ඕල්රවුන්ඩර් කෙනෙක්ට කවුද ඉන්නවා බලන්නේ අනුගමනය කරන කෙනෙක් කවුද?
අනුගමනය කරනවා කියලා එහෙම විශේෂ චරිතයක් නෑ. මොකද මම ගොඩක් කැමති මහලාට කරනවා. මහලාගේ ඒ පීඩා විලාස මම ආසයි. මම හිතන්නේ එහෙම කෙනෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන් නම් මම හිතන්නේ මම ඉතර ලොකු කෙනෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන් ඒක. නමුත් මම හිතනවා මට එහෙම දෙයකට යන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි මම උත්සාහ කරනවා.
විවිධ වෞද්‍ය විශ්නාමයේ තමයි ටෙස්ට් කරන්නේ කොහොමද අපි දැක්කව ඉස්සෙල් කුසල් මොනිස් කාදවන දුකක් හිතනවා මෙච්චර කලින් මට ටෙස්ට් කරන්න ලැබුණා.
ඇත්තටම නෑ. මොකද මම හිතන්නේ මට හොඳම අවස්ථාවක් ලැබුණේ. මගේ හොඳම කාලේ මම හිතන්නේ ලකුණු අතර ඉන්න කාලේ තමයි සාමාන්‍ය ක්‍රීඩකෙක්ට අවස්ථාව ලැබෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ඒ අවස්ථාව මට ලැබුණා මම දුක් වෙන්නේ ඇත්තටම මේ සම්බන්ධයෙන්.
මිලින්දා කිව්වා මේ ඩොමෙස්ටික් දාවලින් මේ ලොම් කොම්පිටිෂන් කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා වෙනවා. මොනවද ඒ වෙන වෙනස්කම් කරේ ඉස්සෙල්ලා කාලේ ඉඳන් ඒ අවුරුද්ද වෙනස්කම් කරේ මේ දැන්
පොඩි වෙනස්කම් දෙක තුනක් කරා. මම හිතන්නේ ඒක ටෙක්නිකල් පැත්තෙන් පොඩි වෙනස්කම් දෙක තුනක් කරා. ඒ අරින්න කිසිම දෙයක් මම හිතන්නේ ලොකු වෙනසක් කරේ නැහැ. ඇත්තටම පොඩි වෙනස්කම් කීපයක් තමයි කරේ. මම හිතන්නේ ඒක ලොකුට බලපාන කියලා මම
Thank you.